Good morning, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on this very steamy, hot Wednesday morning? Anyway, today, you know what I'm doing? Our beloved Mr. Renfroe spoke last night, and again, same usual, what he talks about. We'll get into that. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks everybody for all the support. Keep giving me the thumbs up. Smash that hype button. Thanks a lot for all you do, all the support. I can't thank you guys enough. Everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS, Post Office, in any of my videos. So, Mr. Renfroe came on in the live members only portal talking about same thing. He didn't really say much. Had that smirk on his face like he's laughing at us. Gave us the rundown. We're talking, we're negotiating, we're in the 60-day mediation. I so much wish I can bring you something new, guys, but this president, man, he's not doing at all, and he keeps laughing like we're a joke. I don't know what. We just definitely need somebody much better, man. Sad, very sad for, the carrier base deserves so much better. The hard work right now in the heat, what we put in, carriers passing out from the heat. Just yesterday in my town, somebody passed out from the heat, and so I'm sure it's all over the place. I mean, we lose track. You got to follow the signs of your body, what your body's telling you, dehydration. It's very serious that, you have plenty of cold water all day. But anyway, back to the president, as you can tell, he didn't say much, talked about all the things that are on the table, all the different articles. He did say a post office hasn't agreed to anything right now. He talked about the history, what the negotiating the contract from 2023 is still active. Then he didn't really say much. The whole 33 minutes was just a history lesson, the big smirk on his face. Anything, details we wanted to hear, there was none. I mean, different things that are on the contract, the CCA, that making the two tables into one. And, getting you to the top step quicker, all that stuff we know already, but he didn't give us anything what they're negotiating. Like, he was shut down by the post office. The post office just not agreeing on anything. I mean, obviously, you're the president. You got to come up with better ideas that they do agree on, man. What is your job then, man? So it was a big letdown. We were all hoping something better. Something details, some progress being made, but absolutely nothing, zilch. It's got 33 minutes of wasted time. We were looking so much forward to this because something going on. He hasn't said anything. No update was given for a few weeks now, so we were hoping something better, but we all know with this president, man, God help us. I mean, I do not want to look into the future and see that same God forbid, 1 point something percent he came up with last time. He's not the guy, man. I'm just gonna say, we all know this. He's not the guy. Mike Cariff talked about what he said. He was very upset too, saying that, our president didn't say really much, didn't do anything for us. So I hate to say this to you guys in the morning, some bright new day, some good news, but this president, I just don't know, guys. Keep your prayers up. What happens rest of the way? We don't know. We don't know which, if we're going to get anything better than last time. He kept on saying post office is not agreeing to anything. Well, you gotta do something to make them agree, man. Like I said, you're the president, man. Don't take it as you're another victim. Who else gonna stand up for the NALC? You're the top person. You're the president. You got to negotiate as to where, post office is not going to agree. I don't think they've never, quote unquote, agreed to anything. I mean, if they're going to get away with it like they did last time, they're happy. 1% small COLAs, cost of living. Well, cost of living is based on inflation and all that, but the raises you can handle. So very much disappointed this morning. I was hoping some detail, some good news I can share. But he just didn't say nothing those 33 minutes, man. He goes into that whole history lesson where post office, that 1971, the major strike we had. So basically he's pointing to, when he's talked about the strike, he's pointing to we don't have that leverage. It takes leverage. You're going to sit at the table like Teamsters always do. They're sitting there. They have that in their backhand. They say, okay, you're not going to agree. We're going to strike. Simple as that. But here we don't have that leverage. He sits tight, smile, big smile on the face, like he's laughing at us. At least be serious, man. At least be serious and say, look, there's no progress being made. If you were serious for the NALC carriers, you wouldn't be smiling right there and then. I don't know why this guy and the other guy, what's his name, the Postmaster General, they were smiling. Now this guy's in trouble. The senator from Georgia, he's opened up a full investigation into all of their bonuses and all that. Simply because you weren't serious. Answer the man seriously. It's not a time for jokes and laughing all the time. So this NALC, these two guys, leaders, the Georgia senators asked for him to be removed, the Postmaster General. So once a senator gets involved, it's serious. So he opened up all that investigation. The missing mail, he says, for his constituents is very serious guy, man. Very serious guy. And all the bonuses are under investigation. It's a joke, man. When you're claiming $9 billion, the net loss, and then you expect nobody to catch that your bonuses continue the way they were when you were making a profit? It was bound to get caught sooner or later, man. Somebody's got to hold you accountable for the stupidity that's going on, man. Sorry, I'm getting all worked up first thing in the morning, but I'm just so little bit down that I can't give you some good news, guys. My followers, we all work hard, especially in the heat. It gets 10 times rougher, harder than, cold winter time. And all we need is some good news to, better our day, that we're going to get more than 1% raise, maybe higher, quicker steps to get to the top. These two table tiers are everyone that's, hired after 2013 is so unfair. If you look at the two tables, your coworkers that were hired, say, in 2012, they already topped off. You've done your time, your number of years, your hard work, but you're 20,000 less than the ones in table one. So it's a lot of things we were looking forward to. I don't know how much progress he's going to make as to converting those two tables into one. I'm pretty sure it's not going to change the way things are looking right now. So same old, man. Same old with this guy, Renfroe. That's why I named him Renfroe. I don't think nobody before me called him that. So it's a fitting name for him. Collecting all that money. But sadly enough, he he went into the education for the shop stewards. It's a good thing, but that's not what we want to hear, man. We want to hear what progress you're making on the table. And from what you said, you didn't make no progress. So why are you wasting all this time, man? You made no progress. Post office, he kept on saying they're declining everything. Of course they're gonna decline everything, man. What, they're not gonna say nothing yes to anything. You gotta make them. So, that's where we are right now, unfortunately. I checked all the details again, if I can give you any little bit of anything, but this man just didn't, wasted the time sitting there talking about, shop stewards education, new education portal they opened up on the NALC website, all good stuff. But even those shop stewards are carriers looking forward to more money, man. Every carrier right now deserves more money. The times are rough. 2026, inflation is touching the sky. Things are, even anywhere. I mean, northern states, they already our fellow carriers. God bless them. They're living very tough, very tough. Everything is over the top, expensive, even everywhere. Where it doesn't matter where you are in the states, everything is expensive, skyrocketed. So we just want something the carrier base to look forward to, but this guy just keeps holding us back. So Cariff get it done, or Henry get it done. I always say may the best man win. Cariff right now making a lot of noise. Much respect to him. I got his ideas. He's very serious what he's talking about. And who knows? His destiny might be the next president. Only future can tell. I can't look in a crystal ball and say, who's going to win. We'll see. But we hope there is a winner. We don't want some kind of draw. There was something that I mentioned in one of my previous videos that if there is a draw, guess who stays the president? Renfroe. So that's the worst case scenario. We don't want that. We want a legitimate winner, but all the ballots can be manipulated, but we don't want to go that path. We want a straight up hardworking new president that is going to stand up, literally fight toe to toe with the post office on all the wages, everything we deserve. So sad enough, man. That's it. There's not much he said that I can go on. Same old stuff. What's on the table? Nothing post office has agreed on right now. I didn't even have to read anything, man. He didn't say anything. So usually I read something, that's my thing. That's what I do. But if I come up with something new on my next video, I must definitely share it. But as of right now, first thing, nothing. Talked about the education new platform, history of NALC negotiating, and they're in mediation right now. If nothing happens, they'll go to interest arbitration. We know what that's about. So he's gonna come up with a tentative agreement. We all gonna vote just like last time. It highly unlikely is gonna be anything better than last time. We're gonna vote on it. We're gonna reject it. Then he's gonna happily sit there and take it to interest arbitration. And then the arbitrator probably is going to be Nolan again, God forbid. He's going to sign off on it. So the same scenario with this president, man. There's no hope. Same thing. It's a rerun of last time around. But just praying something is better, man. Give us something to work with, man. This is unreal. The carrier base deserves a million zillion % much better, man. The hard work. The front line were out and about in the heat, 100 degrees, 110 with the heat index. LLV from 1994, no AC, cool towels, and 5 or 6 cold waters, Gatorade. That's how we pass time. And, on top of pressure from you-know-who, get it done in 8. Oh, man, so much carrier base goes through, man. I can't respect you guys enough, how much we go through, man. We deserve 100 zillion times better, man. So wish I can go on more, but Renfroe didn't say nothing, man. Sad enough. We wait weeks and weeks for an update. We tune in live. Happily, something is going to come our way. But still, all we get is a big smile, and we're negotiating. But the post office is not agreeing to anything. Okay, man. Okay, guys, until next time, like I said, if I come up with anything, I'll keep researching. If I miss something, he said something that I missed in those 33 minutes, I'll definitely share it next time. But hang in there, guys. Keep the prayers up. Higher power looking after us. We're going to get it done. Better things coming up ahead. You guys stay positive. That's all we can do right now, guys. That's all we can do. That's all we have right now. Prayers and positivity. See how that works? The two P's, prayers and positivity. Until next time, that's it, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Remember, plenty of water. Any signs of dehydration, please, take it seriously. Don't look at the mail at that point. Get help because it's very serious. We, fellow carriers in this heat sometimes forget what their bodies is telling them. Any signs, chills, anything out of the ordinary, drink plenty of water. If you're out of water, stop and get some more. It's not worth, messing up your life over. You got a family. In the afternoons, in the evenings, we punch out and go home, man. So don't let this heat. Please be safe, man. Please be safe. Take care, guys. Until next time, MailmanSyed out.